All right, here we go. We are here at Top Deck Games in Collingswood, New Jersey. This is our tournament report for the day. We had 18 players, 5 rounds, cut to top 8. I am sitting here with 4 members of the top 8/top 4. That's Vector Sigma sitting here. We got Mark, who you finished in top 8. You were playing Sentinels.
Yep.
We got Scott, who finished in top 8. He was playing Blur. We'll let him talk about that in a second. And then we got John Palmer, who finished in top 4 playing Bugs. And I was in top 4 also, and I was playing Sentinels as well. So let's start with the top 8 guys. Mark, what did you end up playing today, Mark? With Sentinels? How did you do today?
I snuck in at either 7th or 8th position, I don't know. I went 3-2 and then got paired up against Palmer.
You were actually 5th.
Oh.
We checked away the points where you were 5th.
Okay, I don't know. I was in, whatever. But
Finish ahead of me. I was 6th.
I got paired against Palmer and he's playing Bugs, so that just crushes Sentinels. So I was unfortunate. But you and I played the same deck.
Yes.
So it's probably better if you talk about it since you made the top 4.
We'll talk about it later. How about you, Scott? You played Blur.
I played Blur.
What was that lineup looking like?
It was Blur and the 2 prows that are currently in the game.
Okay. What was the whole purpose of the deck?
So basically, it was like a 3-character list, aggro list that basically gave you 4 attacks because of Blur. So you were able to steal an attack from your opponent because if you were able to suit them up enough with like both a combat action and a weapon on usually turn 2, and then the small prow flipped, you were basically a minimum of like, let's just say 6 bolt 2 plus the action. You got to attack 2 guys with that. And against other 3-character lists, you generally, if you had that kind of hand, you could kill 2 guys.
Sweet. All right, Palmer, how about you? You played Bugs today. Is any big changes to the deck?
I mean, as compared to Wave 1, it's Chop Chop instead of Ransack. In terms of the actual deck itself, it's a little bit less bold-based than the one was. A little more static damage with cards like Reckless Charge. But for the most part, I mean, it's pretty consistent. I guess, 2 good new weapons. So that's a big difference because the old one actually ended up being a little bit lighter on weapons.
And Reckless Charge, it's a pretty good new spell.
Reckless Charge is good too. That wasn't good for me in the first couple of matches, and then suddenly it was really good. And obviously, I was small sample sizing that out. But I think, it's a pretty
So
pretty
mostly sculpted off the article we have on VectorSigma.info already. Doesn't look like you're too crazy different.
What do we pose, like 5 or 6 cards?
5 or 6 cards.
Yeah. I mean, it's also been 6-7 weeks since then, so.
Yes.
But good sculptor. All right, and then I played Sentinels also. I made top 4 as well. The big difference you'll see in my deck list and in Mark's deck list is that we played security checkpoints and handheld blasters. So we went with 5 double blues in our list. And the security checkpoints were big all day. I don't think I lost the game I played just security checkpoint. Even in top 8, I played security checkpoint both games. I discarded 3 cards both times, and I won those games.
So like actually, every time you played it.
Every time even if I played it and missed, I actually still won because it meant they didn't have equipment
I
to play.
lost one game where I played checkpoint against Palmer.
And took 5 cards.
I took 5 cards and lost.
Wow. You took 5 cards? How did you even get to 5 cards?
He went first.
Well, guess what? It was on camera, so we're all going to see
and I treasure hunted too.
Yeah,
So
he did treasure hunt for 3 cards.
Okay. So yeah, we had a pretty big scale. If I'm going to go over the top 8 real quick, we had Frenchie from Wreck and Roll. He was playing his Aerial Bots list that he was playing at Showcase a couple weeks ago. The big difference that I noticed was he put Enigmas in. That was huge, big difference. We had Scott, 2. We had Scott playing Blur, we had Mark playing Sentinels, and then we had Steve Colby playing Metroplex. He didn't write it down, but that's definitely what he was playing, right?
Yeah.
So he was playing Metroplex.
Yeah.
And then we had Steffon, who went undefeated on the day into the top 4. He was playing Sentinels also. He was not playing security checkpoints or handheld blasters. We had myself, which I just went over. We had John Palmer playing Bugs. And then our final top 4 was Dinobots by Clayton.
Yep. I lost to him in the top 8.
And I lost him in the first round.
And I lost to him in round 3 or 4.
Well, guess what? You all suck because I beat him. For him, from a couple weeks ago, it looks like he's no longer playing Power Swords. He has Power Punches now. He has backup beams. And Matrix. I don't think he had Matrix before either. So yeah, he made a big difference there.
He's not playing electrified spikes, which
He was,
is a
he
huge
took
upgrade.
the spikes out. He's playing work over times. Honestly, this is probably a huge difference from the list he top 4 with a couple weeks ago.
I think the big difference, like the reason I lost in top 8 was just the amount of health that the character and armor that the characters had.
It's probably just generally a bad matchup for you.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't know. Like, I've said, I'm on record numerous times saying I don't think it's a very good deck, but like, I guess I've been proven wrong again. So I don't know.
Well,
Grimlock still does Grimlock.
Grimlock is very good against other orange-based decks.
Yeah,
and that's who he beat. He beat all 3 of us, and we are all heavy orange decks.
Once again, you guys suck.
Yeah. Well.
The field was pretty, I don't know, fairly wide. I think the most played deck was Sentinels. I know there was 2 aerial bots. Vince was playing aerial bots. He got knocked out on the bubble against Mark.
There were 2 Devastators.
We had 2 Devastators. We had 2 Bugs. Joe from Wreck and Roll was playing Wheeljack RC Ironhide with 3 Mounted Missiles, so he was just oranging it up also. Yeah, that's another. We also had a double Grimlock deck. That was by Ken.
We also had a Thrust Grimlock RC deck.
Bixler was probably playing the highlight deck because I don't know what the hell this is doing.
Orange
Optimus with Long Haul, Hook, and Scavenger.
It is 3 Constructicons and Optimus Prime Battlefield Legend.
He lost to me in the win in. Like, obviously,
right,
very
so
weak
he
against
went-
Blur.
He went 2-3. He is not very good against Blur. I can agree to that. We had another Dinobots deck, so we had 2 Dinobots decks, and then
Yeah, I think
Another-
that,
this
but
is
that
the other
Dinobot deck was a blue-based Dinobot deck. I
yeah,
know it's
this one has
It's a blue-based Dinobot deck.
it has security checkpoints, it vaporizes, it has Dino Chomp, ready for action, rollout. Yeah. So yeah, all in all, it was actually a pretty wide field today. I think the most played deck was Sentinels at 4. 3 of them top 8 it.
But only one blue deck in my opinion. Like one true blue deck.
Yeah, that was Vince's aerial bots. Frenchie, who top 8 of the aerial bots, he was a mixed piercing orange bluish. He was a little bit of everything.
There was a whole bunch of Peace to Tyrannies today. A bunch.
There was a ton of Pierce to Tyrannies. That's probably
Most played card today. Well, no, most played card was probably Grenade Launcher.
Yep.
Or Reckless Charge, whatever.
No,
It's Grenade Launcher.
it's Grenade
Because
Launcher.
even
Any one of those staples.
even Frenchie's deck had Grenade Launcher, and he wasn't double oranging. So
Yeah.
That's true.
But these are your characters, the highlight characters of the day. Does anyone else have anything else to offer? Anything remarks about the tournament? Thanks again to Top Deck for hosting.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully people will see this and want to come out.
I mean, this is second time in a row we had 18. I think there was 18 last time too.
Yeah, I think. I mean, what people just need to understand is like it's a very diverse field. Like cutting the top 8 helps.
Yeah, 18 players. We cut the top 8.
Yeah.
Wait, so how many 3-2s made it?
I made it.
3? 4 of us?
All but 2.
4. I was 3-1-1.
Okay.
There were 4
So
3-2s
yeah, but still
made it,
3
one
wins was good
3-2
enough.
missed.
There were a couple
there were a couple
3-2s. There were a couple 3-2s that didn't make it.
Yeah.
Like there was a Bugs that finished 9.
But
he didn't make it.
you and I each had 2 losses, and Scott had 2 losses, and we still were able to bubble in
Yeah, we all made
to
it.
the top 8.
So I mean, I don't think you can expect to make the cut of a tournament without a winning record. So I mean, I think it
But the big deal is
rewards
that
you that like if you
You don't have to go 4-1.
Right,
Yeah,
you don't have to be insane.
the big deal is that
Right.
cutting the top 8 is a little bit more friendly to earlier losses and stuff like that.
Yes.
Yeah, the only thing I'll say is like I mean I tested my deck for example like 2 nights and I felt like in testing matchups were a lot easier than they were actually in a tournament
So you
setting.
said choked under pressure.
I guess so. I don't know. It just felt different. So like I don't know. Like again, I think the game remains very play skill dependent and very decision based.
Well, even
So
like that, you're saying we tested 2 nights, one night, another night. You're still only playing maybe like 6-7 games against a certain deck.
yeah, I would just say that like the game remains extremely skill dependent.
And the games
to me.
you lost, you hadn't play tested against those decks.
No, he
either,
did.
Right? You play tested against Dinos?
Not against
Dinos.
Dinos.
Against Insecticons.
Against
Okay.
Insecticons and aerial bots.
Yeah.
You lost to aerial bots also.
In all my, well, did you beat me 2-0? I don't even know.
Yes.
Yeah, most of my matches went 3 games. Not against Dinobots, but most of my matches went 3 games.
All the ones I won, I went 2-0. And then I went 1-2 the other ones, like I lost to Frenchie in round 5, and I lost to Steffon in round 4. both of those went 3 games, and then I beat. And then what did you lose to?
I lost to Dinobots.
You lost to
I did
Dinobots.
lose.
That's right,
I did
that's
lose to Steffon when we played.
Right.
Also.
And then what else? And then you lost to.
I lost to Clayton playing Dinobots, and I lost to
Steffon.
Stefan,
Yeah.
and then I lost to Palmer in top 8.
Yeah.
I feel like the next maybe leap to take in the environment is figuring out if there is a blue deck that beats the Sentinels deck. Because Mirage is like such a hammer against your more controlling cards that I would hate for the definition of the environment is I'm playing Sentinels or bugs that occasionally beat Sentinels. So I think we want to.
Yeah, but even if you look at, Grimlock keeps showing up in these top 4s.
Oh, yeah.
Whether it's Dinobots, whether
But again,
it's
I mean,
Grim, like
it's not a blue deck. So the question is there a playable blue deck in a Sentinel?
No, I'm
heavy
just saying
environment?
that this isn't that Sentinels isn't the only.
Oh no, not at all.
That's what I was
Not at all.
Yeah.
No, you can do different versions of the aggro right now.
Yeah,
But
and then even if when you'll see it on the screen, the comparison between mine and Stefan's deck is it's probably a good amount different.
oh, absolutely.
Of course.
Like he's playing 3 press the advantage, we only have 1. He's playing incoming transmission, we're not playing any.
We played confidence instead. 3.
Yeah, we played confidence. We played
We played
That was what
checkpoint.
that was what confidence that
checkpoints.
incoming-
He's playing matrixes. We don't have any matrixes. He's playing a force field. We don't have that.
That's what he beat me with. I actually looked at his Discord to
He's
see if any
playing
force fields in there.
He's playing slingshot and no.
Treasure hunt.
No, he's playing Energon Slingshot over a static.
Laser of Ironhide.
Static.
He has 1 stack.
Yeah.
So he has.
Oh, so he has no Ironhide blasters.
Yes, he does. He's around.
Oh, then the other, the 3-1, the other 3
Erratic
minus
lightning?
erratic lightning.
Well, we
so
only
he has
played
no,
one,
he has no
yes.
erratic lightning.
Yeah.
So yeah. But yeah, even those lists, they're
He only has
like
1 reckless.
they're probably like 10 cards different easily, and he's still playing the Enigma. So the list even there with two different ones that made top 4, very vastly different. You can clearly build it both ways.
Yeah.
So there's plenty of options even in the Sentinels deck itself. So plenty of stuff.
So I think we have 2 more of these. I would venture
Before Wave 3, yeah, the next one is already confirmed for May 18th.
Okay, and then hopefully there'll be one in June.
At this moment, we don't have any other
There'll be one
tournaments.
here in June.
And there's
there's
somewhere
probably
else.
going to be one in Showcase. There might be one in Harrisburg.
And there's going to be that pack turn, or the San Diego Comic Con.
Oh, yeah, that's at the comic store?
In the comic store.
Oh, a comic book store in New Jersey.
Was it
Glassboro?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, it's
Not very
comic,
far from here, but
comic store in Glassboro.
What's the deal with that one?
It's coming
San
up. It's
Diego
not
Comic-Con.
confirmed.
Yeah,
And
first place is
first place is San Diego Comic Con, and then
Promo.
after X entries, there's more prizes or whatever being added. But be on the lookout for that because that'll be announced soon, I imagine.
Yeah, it's just weird to think. I mean, I don't know. Maybe we just started these tournaments later in Wave 1, but I kind of feel like there's a lot to go in Wave 2. Before
Yeah, I mean, even though Wave 3 spoilers had started, we still have 2 months.
Yeah, I think
before it
that
gets
might be
released.
what it is. Because I did feel like the I didn't feel like we'd been in this environment too long, and then it was like, there's spoilers now. I'm like, I thought
Right,
the
there's
spoilers
spoilers, and
were
we,
a little
we
early.
have 2
Yeah,
months.
we've already had 3 events
Yeah,
so far with this, around us.
4. You missed one.
Oh, right.
Well, right, because in March when it was released, we had
With 3.
3 in March.
3 in March.
That's what happens when it's early March and
Yes.
end of June.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, that's, I
So
think that's just gonna happen.
there's still potentially 2 or 3, maybe even 4 more events potentially.
Yeah, and that's for
Big
us.
events.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah,
talking
like
weekly
case events.
get-together.
Yeah,
Not
like
weekly
case
get-together.
events in our area. There's still plenty
Yeah.
of game to be played.
Yeah.
And these decks are just going to keep sculpting our meta piece by piece.
Yeah, I agree.
All right, well, thank for everyone sitting down with me. It was great talking to you. Congrats on everyone in their top 8 and top 4s, and we'll see you next time, guys.
Thanks.
All right.